Hello everyone, and welcome to the Brickformula review of LEGO Set 8805 Minifigures, Series number 5. There's no piece count, but it's for ages 5 and up. And this little pouch here retails for $2.99, and for that price you will get one of the 16 minifigures at random, which means that you will probably spend at least $48 just to collect them all. And before I continue, I would like to give a shout out to CCSC918, Place Parte, Emily Boy, and the Chupa Chup Boy. They are the subscribers who had requested that I review this set, so everyone check out their channels. And moving forward, here in the front we see some of the minifigures, more on that later. And here in the back, there's really not much over here, but once again they have the little dot codes there on the bottom, which you may use to distinguish what's inside, although honestly, I don't find them to be accurate or useful whatsoever. It's a lot easier to feel for them, and it's more accurate, and it's faster too. And I'll show you what to look for as well. And for now, we'll just take a look at the minifigures, and here we go. Here are the minifigures, and first up is the graduate. And look at him smile. Alright, school is out. No wonder he's so happy. Of course, from here on, he's going to have to find a job to pay off all of his loans and debts, and then he's going to realize life sucks. He's got the certificate of graduation, blah blah blah. That's one way to put it. Okay, and this is what you can feel for if you're looking for him, okay? It's the only flat piece in the entire set, okay? And to confirm it, you can always feel for the hat. Alright, it's also square shaped. And there we go. No details on the back. Okay, nothing underneath the gown either. And speaking of the gown, I find this to be very flimsy. I think they could have done a better job, but I guess it's okay as long as you don't play with it too much. Beneath it, you'll see a nice vest. It looks like someone from Hogwarts, only without the badge. Alright. Next is the Gladiator, who is probably my most favorite character out of the set. And here he is. Check out the details there. Very nicely done. And look at the helmet too. It's a nice shiny copper color to it. Reminds me of Spartacus. Yep, and it looks like him too. Okay, and there we go. Now to find him, it's not hard. You just feel for the shield. Just make sure you feel this round piece, and make sure you feel for the stud in the middle. This way you don't get confused with the shield from the dwarf. Okay? And once you feel this, that's it. You know you have him. You could feel for the headpiece, although it's easily confused with the other unique headpieces in the set. Okay, so once you have this, you know you have them. And there we go, okay? There's no details on the back, but you gotta love this detail here in the arm. That's really nice. I like the sword too. Okay, it's really cool. And there we have it. Next is the Royal Guard, also known as the Grenadier Guard. And here he is. It's pretty nice details over there. And there he's got this serious face where you don't want to play poker against him. You can't call his bluff. Alright, and to find him is not hard. You just feel for the hat and the rifle, and that's how you know you have him. Pretty simple. And there's a close look at his face. And there we go. Coming in 4th place on the checklist is the Ice Fisherman. Or you can call him the Eskimo, it doesn't matter. And here are his details. And to find him is not hard. You could feel the headpiece, although you might confuse it with the headpiece on the boxer. The best way is to feel the fishing rod and the fish, and that's how you know you have him. Okay, it's pretty simple. And there we go. Okay, no details on the back. Next we have the Cave Woman, and as you can see, she is sporting the brand new Husband Beater 3000, the latest in caveman technology. I'm just kidding, it's not for beating up her husband. If anything, it's to help her defend herself from those saber-toothed tigers. And just to show you, okay, her husband doesn't look like he's been abused, and here they are, back together again. One happy couple. And this guy's from Series 1. But anyway, here are the details. It's pretty nice. And there's some details there on the back. And a closer look at the head there, it looks like she got smacked over there. Or it could be some dirt, whatever you like. And to find her is not hard, just feel for this bone over here, and that'll give her away. You could feel for the club, although it's a little hard to feel these spikes there through the wrapper, and you might confuse this with something else. Okay, so easier to feel the bone. And there we go. Next on the checklist is Lizard Man, and that's what he's called on the official LEGO website. I would have thought of him as a dinosaur, but I guess it could be whatever you want, and I don't think it really matters. Okay, this guy wants to be a wrestler, and he's been wanting to challenge the Gorilla Suit guy from Series 3. And for the record, my money's on this guy. But anyway, here's the details there. It's really nice. Okay, and there's a big tail. Really cool. Okay, this part can come off. And there's his face. And as you can see, this tail piece is just one big piece. Okay, and that's what you feel for when you're looking for him. Okay, once you feel these spikes there and the curve here on the tail, that's how you know you have them. Okay, there's no details on the back there. And there we go. Okay. Over here is the zookeeper, and she looks pretty busy. Okay, she's trying to feed the banana to the monkey there. And this is a really cute little monkey there. Okay, here's what it looks like all around. You got one little hole there for a stud. Alright, pretty cool. Okay, and it attaches right there to the minifigure hand. And here are the details on the torso. Okay, you got a little key there. Nice touch. No details on the back. And there's no alternate face. See? And there we go. Now to find her is not hard. You just want to feel her banana. Whoa, that sounded bad. I guess if you're uncomfortable with that, you can feel her monkey. That sounded bad too. Well, you get the idea. Just feel for both. Okay? Moving on. Coming in at 8th place on the checklist is the lumberjack. And as you can see, they did a really good job with the details there. Check it out. Some details there on the arms, the back. And you got his axe over here. That's really nice. And there's his face. And he's got a beaver on the cap over there. Pretty good job. And this guy would make a nice addition to that creator log cabin set too, because the minifigure in that one's pretty basic. So yeah, very good job. Next is a small clown, and here he is. Okay, colorful details here. I love this pie here. That's pretty nice. And he comes with short little legs, so it actually makes him really easy to find. Okay, you can feel for the pie because it's really smooth up here. And if you feel the short legs, you either got the dwarf or the clown. So once you feel this, you'll know. Okay. He's got a nice bowler hat there with a flower detail. There's his face. Alright, and he's a nice addition to the clown from Series 1. Okay, so there we go. Not bad. Over here we have the fitness instructor. Alright, and there we go. Okay, looks like her favorite color is pink. Almost reminds me of a Barbie doll. Okay, she's got the little radio there. Alrighty, so no details on the back there. Okay, no alternate face. And that's a closer look. Okay, the finder is not hard, just feel for the radio. It's that simple. Once you feel the handle and the sharp edges over here, we're good. Next is the detective, which looks like Sherlock Holmes to me. All we need now is Watson in another minifigure series and we're good. Okay, here's what it looks like from the front. No details on the back. He's actually quite plain in a way. Alright, and there's his face. Okay, it comes with this magnifying glass that actually works. So wow, that's pretty cool. And this hat looks pretty symmetrical, but you can tell it goes on this way because when you put it on this way, it covers his face. Alright? And to find him is not hard, just feel for the magnifying glass, and it's that simple. Okay? 12th on the checklist is the evil dwarf, and honestly, I don't know why they call him evil. He looks like a nice guy to me, just no one understands him. Okay, he has a nice dragon shield over here, and this is what you can feel for to look from, okay, because there are a lot of parts of this guy, and once you feel the smooth surface of this round piece, you know you have him. Okay, and he comes with a battle axe, which is pretty cool. At first I thought this should be one piece, but you can always take one blade off and then he just has a single bladed axe, which is really nice too. Okay, and here's what it looks like from the front. Okay, you can't see much because the beard is mostly in the way, so we'll just take the helmet off. That's what that looks like. He has short little legs because he's a dwarf, and here's the details on the torso there, which is really neat. And just to take a closer look, that's his face. Okay, so not too bad. Next is the boxer, and here he is up front. Okay, there are the details there. You gotta love these punching gloves over here. They don't go over the minifigure hand, they are the hand, and you can pull them off just like a minifigure hand too. Okay, and they're attached the same way, and you can put it back in just like that. Alright, and when you're looking for them, that's what you feel for too. You just feel for the torso, and when you feel a pair of something bulbous, okay, those are the gloves. And here's his face, where he's got a mouth guard in there. Either that or he's missing a set of teeth. And if you look on the other side, you can see he got owned pretty badly. So I love this guy, he's pretty cool. He's got a nice helmet, and there we go. Okay, there's the boxer for you. Next is the Egyptian queen, and here she is up close and personal. Looks like she can handle snakes pretty well. That's nice. And she has some really good details there. Okay, wow, very nice. Okay, and there's her face. She's got a little headband there. Alright, and has this piece for the dress. Nothing on the back over there. Okay, and to find her is not hard. Once you feel this big piece here, you know it's her. Okay, and she can pair up with the Pharaoh from Series 2. Alright, so there we go, another happy couple. Moving forward, second to last is the gangster. I like this guy. He has some pretty nice accessories. He's got a nice suit too. He's got a nice hat there, and there's his face. Alright. And he comes with a violin case. Okay, this guy reminds me of those buddies that Desperado had, where they only lasted like 2 seconds, no. But anyway, his violin case can open up. Okay, if you look carefully at the handle there, you can split it open from there. Okay, and that's what you can do. Alright, if you have nails, and there we go. And I just want to show you that the revolver does fit inside the case. Alright, and there we go, and close it up. And now you can conceal his weapon. How cool is that? Alright, so there we have it. There's the gangster. Now to find them is not hard. Just feel this case here and you're good. And just make sure you feel the revolver too, just to be sure that you have them. And finally, last but not least, we have the snowboarder guy. And here he is. He's probably been made to pair up with the snowboarder girl from Series 3. And here we go, another happy couple. But before they take things downhill, let's take a closer look at the details here. Here's his snowboard. And that says 48mm over there. It's pretty nice overall. And let's take a look at him. Okay, looks pretty plain, although it is a little bit unique in itself. We got some goggles there that are printed there. Nice little hat. No details on the back. And there we have it. Now to find them is not hard. Just feel for the snowboard, and that's all you need. Okay? And now on to the recommendations. Overall, this is a really good set to have. There's almost no reason not to get it. Okay, and if you're broke, you should still get it, because even though they cost $3 a pack and it costs us $48 to get a whole set, they're selling anywhere between $75 to $85 on eBay, okay, for a complete set. So that's not bad at all. So you'll definitely get your money back if you choose to do that. Okay, and when it comes to playabilities, clearly these can complement almost any other existing Lego set out there, such as the Lumberjack can complement the Creator Log Cabin, the Egyptian Queen can complement the Pharaoh's Quest, and the list goes on. Okay, and these are clearly a collectible item, so the value can only go up too. So in the end, it's definitely a good set and a worthwhile one to get. And that sums up my review. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.